can't believe it, but I have officially graduated my 5th baby. Yes, child number 5 has successfully graduated from high school. And not just high school, she actually got her AA, her 2-year degree done. Hi, I'm Nancy Marie Peterson, and I've been on this mothering journey for quite a few years, and I love sharing just some of the things I've learned along the way and some of the ways I've failed and how you can avoid doing what I did that wasn't so good. So I am excited to share that I have successfully, completely homeschooled my 5th child, and she has graduated actually with a 4.0, a 2-year college degree, associate's in arts degree, while she's graduating from high school. She'll go off to college next year. And I love that, just the experience that has gone through this journey. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. We back it up how I started this journey. It was 20 some years ago, 22, 23, I don't know, a lot of years ago. My oldest child was going into 2nd grade and my twins were going into kindergarten, and we were trying to figure out the local school district, and it just wasn't the best fit for our family. So we were trying to figure out, what do we do and how do we do this? So we went down the avenue of homeschooling, which I'm going to be honest, I was totally against it. My husband and I were both against it. So it was kind of this really altering path that we had to come to grips with. So we decided to homeschool, and I thought, this will be a piece of cake. I can totally do this. I mean, really, I was a teacher, so it shouldn't be that hard. It was so hard, and it was way harder than I thought, but I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. So our original journey started with a whiteboard in our bonus room and cute little desks, and I had the morning routine set up, and we started with the Bible, and we just did it kind of like you would in a school, and I thrived in that environment, and it was great. So I have successfully graduated 5 children. All of them have graduated with their AA, their associate's degree, in high school. They have all been honors. My last 2 actually graduated with a 4.0 the whole way through. They all have been 4.0 most of their way through. I have one that's got her master's, one is a family nurse practitioner. 3 of them have gotten on to go on and get their bachelor's degree. Some of them are just finishing, and some are just starting their bachelor's degree. If I were to say, what would make me a successful homeschool mom when I started this journey eons ago, I would have said exactly where we are today. This is what I dreamed of. This is what I was hopeful for. But the truth is, we haven't always been that successful. We haven't always knocked it out of the park. We haven't always done it right. You may see someone and they look like they have it all together, and they did this education, and they're doing amazing, and it makes you feel less than. And this is not what this is about. This is about equipping you to know that you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. This journey has been wild. It's been crazy. It's been hard. It's been challenging. It's been isolating. It's been all over the board. But when I think back to what I wanted when we first started this journey, I'm where I wanted to be. I am actually achieved way more. I never thought I would homeschool this long. I never considered them doing college in high school. I didn't think we could get to where we are. So here is the truth. So listen to me carefully, because I want you to make sure this rings loud. It wasn't all about my success and what I had to offer and all the things that I did. So if you want to sit down with me as a homeschool mom and say, okay, what did you do? How do I get there? I have to be totally transparent and clear. It isn't my success. Yes, it was my obedience. Yes, it was my hard work. Yes, it was all of those things, but the truth is, it was due to the Holy Spirit. I brought it all under the covering of the Holy Spirit. I went on my knees and wept and cried and felt like a failure. And the truth is, I felt like a failure over and over again. I didn't do classical education. I didn't teach them Latin. I didn't do this or this curriculum or this. We were eclectic kind of, and we switched around for a while until I finally found my grounding. All this success, all my kids is where they're at, isn't because I knocked it out of the park, because I had all the tools. I had it. It wasn't about me. It was strictly my obedience. That's what I had to hold, is my obedience, my my willingness to do this daily, my willingness to sacrifice. But it was the true success is because of the Holy Spirit, because He covered me. When I was failing and I was miserable and throwing up in bed, He showed up and He covered me. When we lost our baby at 30 weeks and I was grieving and depressed, He covered me. When we went through transitions from living in the States to living in a missions organization, He covered me. So many times I felt like a failure, like I wasn't doing the best for my kids, or like I held too much in my hands. And if there's one thing I can say to you as a homeschooling mom, I want to make it clear. You have to be obedient. You have to be consistent. You have to show up and you have to do your best. But if you think you hold all the cards and the only way they're going to be successful is because of what you have to offer, you are in trouble, because you can't offer it all. I didn't give my kids the ability or the smarts to get this associate's arts degree, this college degree in high school, and to graduate with 4.0s, and to get scholarships to college, academic scholarships and presidential scholarships. And that wasn't because of me. That was because I partnered. I walked alongside. I went under the covering of the Holy Spirit. And if there's one secret to my success, because I had a lot of failures and there's a lot of things and there was a lot of pockets that we missed in education, but if there's one secret, is partner with the Holy Spirit. Walk in obedience. Start your day off with devotions and teaching God to your kids, because that is what makes a difference. That is what will cover them the rest of their life. So when we were in a season and my daughter had to do pre-calculus and I had no idea how I was going to teach her pre-cal, because that wasn't going to happen, God brought a young student on the mission field that had just graduated with his engineering degree, and he was willing to help her. It was amazing. Each path that we were on, God brought people that we needed just at the right time, just what we needed in those moments. So if you can hear this loud and clear, homeschool mom, I want to relieve the pressure that it all rides on you, that all this success is because of who or what you do. That is so not true, because if you knew me, you would know I wasn't 100% consistent. There were weeks and there were months that sometimes we would miss the boat. Now, I have to be honest that we were consistent year after year after year. I showed up. I picked good curriculum. I did teaching day after day. It wasn't like there were pockets and I did nothing. That's not what I'm saying, but I am saying that it wasn't all me. It wasn't all because I did it perfectly. Monday through Friday, we did school and we were diligent and we did it perfectly. No, there were pockets that we missed. And that's the beauty of homeschooling, is that you can rest assured that if you walk in obedience and you are ultimately doing your very best, that you are trying and you are showing up daily and you're asking for the Holy Spirit's help, He will help you. You will be successful. Your kids will thrive. They will be successful. They will love God. They will journey with God, and they will go down a path that God has chosen for them because you chose to be obedient. No, it's not all on your shoulders. Release some of that. Lay some of that down, because I think I carried it way too long. I carried that it was up to me, that their success, that their graduation, their GPA, their all that stuff was up to me. And I have to be honest, when my firstborn went to college, I was like, hey, did I do this right? Is she going to succeed? I didn't know. And she thrived. She did amazing. She was knocking out of the park. And it was like I got my first report card as a homeschool mom, like, oh, I didn't screw up. Okay, I can do this. But I want to give you that insurance. I want to give you that encouragement that stay on the course. Don't back down. Know you're doing your best. Every morning, show up. Keep doing it. When you miss the morning and something goes awry, somebody's sick or the schedule doesn't happen, jump back on course, because the Holy Spirit will be there each step of the way, and you can trust Him. You can trust Him that Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit will cover all your inadequacies, all the things that you do wrong, all the things that you miss. He will bring in and He will cover you. He will be faithful, and He wants what's best for your kids. He wants what's best for you, and you can trust Him. So I hope I've encouraged you. I hope you realize that it's less in your hands than you think it is, because I carried the whole weight of it, and the whole weight isn't up to you. And if you remember, you're partnering with the Creator of the universe. you can trust him. You can trust him to give the knowledge that you need to pour down to your kids. You can trust him to give you the grace you need for yourself and for your kids. You can trust him on this journey. Don't get sidetracked. Don't worry as much. I mean, I can't tell you not to worry, because if you're a mom, you're probably going to worry. But just stay the course. And as always, stay intentional. I will see you in the next video.